YouTube channel. Guys, without wasting time, let's dive into today's video. I'll be talking about common things that make toddler ignore their parents. Yes, as a parent, we have to be very conscious of our children. We don't have to leave our children, either they are mature or they are still a baby. You don't have to leave them aside. For example, maybe you are working, or as a working mother that work from home, and you are with your system, pressing your system, and meanwhile your child is playing at the other room, or you are in the sitting room. It is not right for you to ignore that child, because you might not know what that child is doing. That child also needs your attention. You cannot just concentrate on your system with the whole full day. If you are calling that child, the child might not even want to answer you. He or she might refuse to answer because you have ignored the attention that child needs from you at that particular moment. There are some parents, when the child returns back from school as a baby, they need our guidance. Just imagine, guys, you have a child, a boy or a girl, playing with his or her toy, and the toy, maybe he or she is about to build. There's a toy that is about to build a house, and it needs a mom or a dad to direct him or her. This is the way you are going to arrange it, and the child might just be crying. You just ignore all the name of either you are pressing your phone, or you are on system, or you are just doing one thing or the other. You don't even care about the child. You don't even care about the child attention. But what you just say, I've given you something, just use it, play with it. No, but that child still needs your attention. If you don't guide that child, or you don't listen to that child at that particular time, that child will also ignore you when you are not calling the attention of that child. That child will not even want to listen to you. Also, as a parent, we ought to listen to our child, not even play with her alone. Yes, there are many things a child needs from us as a parent. Imagine your child is going to school and your child refuses to go to school. He or she is crying. You don't care. The next thing you do, you start flogging that child. You did not ask or sit that child down. What does this my child need? Or what does he want from me? How am I going to help him? Little child, they are also human. And you know what I said earlier, their communication is cry. That's what they used to communicate. But when a child is crying, it's not just crying for crying's sake. He or she needs something at that particular time. But it's for you to sit that, either you sit that child down, or you have, everybody have their own method, or you have the method you can use to question that child to be able to know what that child needs, so that you'll be able to render it to that child, and that child will stop crying. Us to direct them on what to do. Just imagine your child go to school and he or she comes back home expecting the parent, or expecting the mom or the dad to ask him or her, how was school today? The next thing is work, work, work. We as a parent, we should not just focus on work alone. We should also pay attention to our children, so that they will be able to be free, relaxed, to also talk to us as a parents. Guys, we parents, we are finding it difficult to stay with our child, to listen to them, in fact, to play with them. Our children also need us to play with them, not only to play with our phone, to play with our laptop, or to be on the television while ignoring them. If you ignore your child, do you know what that child is doing at that particular time? Yes, all child need their parents. Either that child is he or she is with notebook or writing something. That child might just bring the book to you. Mommy, daddy, this is my book. That child wants you to say, okay, do it this way, write this one, don't write the other one. It's not for you to, this is your book, go and write. And the child will just, he or she will feel so sad. Oh, my mommy don't want to play with me. My mommy don't want to be with me. They need all this guidance from us. Even if your child is with you, where you are at that particular, and you are very busy as a parent, you can also put that child through. Make he or she know that you are there with that child, that you are not just fully concentrating on what you are doing, you are also concentrating on what he or she is doing. If you don't make that child to know at that particular time, you might think, ah, my mommy is just only on phone, my mommy is just only on laptop. Balance it, because when you don't balance it, later on the child will also ignore you. Yes, you might say, okay, I'll be calling you, where have you refused to answer me, I will flog you. How long will you continue to flog a child? He's even used to that flogging. That child will continue doing it. Me, I don't really believe on flogging as a parent. Yes, I don't really believe on flogging, but I believe you bringing that child, don't do it this way, do it that way, because when you keep on flogging that child, the child will be used to that cane. In fact, he will say, my mommy will beat me, he will still come and beat me. So it's better for us, we should play with our child. We should play with them. A child you are playing with, you are always with that child will not find it difficult to communicate to his or her daddy or her mommy. The child will be very free. Even if they even threaten him or her not to talk at home, not to say it to his parents, you say, I'm going to tell my daddy, I'm going to tell my mommy, because the daddy and the mommy is very free and they are very happy. So when your child is free with you, it makes things very easy. And when you give them that attention, in fact, just have little things to do and the child will just be very, very okay. Imagine when you are not paying attention to this child. You might need that child to come and help you, or to help you to do some certain things. The child will ignore you. You might just call the child, come here, do this. The child might not even want to answer you, because you are not paying attention to them. When they need you, you are not there. They might even tell you, mommy, my auntie did this. Mommy, this is what I experienced in school. Mommy, this is what happened. But if you are not paying attention to that child will also ignore you. So as a parent, we should pay attention to our toddlers, because that is where you will start building your child. It's not only when they are now big, so big that adults, that is when you want to start building your child, or start playing with your child. By that time it is too late. It is when they are kindergarten that you start building your child to your own taste, to your own tune. I can't caution your child for you. I can't train your child for you. You are the one that will train your child. I am the one that will also train my child. Even if I am even the teacher of your child in school, I cannot even train that child 100%, because that child is not fully with me in school. The child will go to school and the child will also come home. We should try and balance these both things together, so that it will not affect them and it will not also affect you. When it's not affecting them, it's not affecting you, the home will be very balanced. So we should try as much as possible as parents to always be with our children. It is very, very necessary. It helps so that they will be great in the society. Children are inheritance from God. So we should nurture them well in the way of God, so that they will be happy with themselves, and also they will also be happy with their daddy and mommy. Because if a child is not happy with himself or happy with herself, they will not be happy with their parents. It is just the fact. There is no two ways about it. So as a parent, we should play our role on our children. Guys, I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you all for watching. See you all in my next upload. Bye.